Welcome to 2K Sports. Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the New York Knicks. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, it really helps to capitalize on possessions like that. Sabonis under control.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Here's Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Pulls up on the wing. They get the rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Fox. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Pass to Herter. Nobody near Lillard. And another shot. The Hawks working the ball around. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. They now take the lead.
Well, you might have thought he was rushing. I think he knew exactly what the time was on the clock. Lillard keeping his composure.
Pass to Mathurin. Shoots the three. The kick out to Fox. Holmgren in the corner. And he's good on the three ball.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now here's Lillard. Following the missed shot by Sabonis. Count the basket.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now here's McCollum. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Back to Lillard. The kick out to Sabonis. Pass to Lillard. Over Fox. And that one's good. Lillard.
And even though Dame is a high-usage guy, he does have that efficiency right there, taking what the D gave him.
And, Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim, and once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head-scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
Now Morris, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. To the paint, banked in off the glass.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Prince. On the wing, Harris. Prince outside. Good on the three-point shot. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
There's a screen by Bryant. The wide open look here for Fox. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Plumlee with it. Now guarded by Fox. Back to Harris. Takes it off the glass. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For three, Booker. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Prince outside. Morris outside. Pass to White. Plumlee with it. And it's spammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
It's definitely a part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
Lillard kicks it out to McCollum. Spins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Here's Fox. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Sabonis. The Hawks leading by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. And here's Sabonis. Goes up from the top of the key. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
No good from Grant. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
His first team second.
Lillard, no good on the free throw.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Here's Herter. Kept alive by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Lillard. From deep. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. .29 left in the second quarter. Pass to Jones to stop the run. And the Pelicans miss again. The Hawks leading by 11. Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Harris outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Working tirelessly on the stroke. Tobias Harris trying to find consistency with that shot.
Jones looking for an opening. Read down low. The kick out to Bryant. The tray. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant got his first 2 points.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Kept alive. Out to Harris. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got a pair of triples in the second half for the Hawks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Hawks leading by 18.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the Hawks with possession here. Prince wide open. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
To the wing on the left. Right side, Jones. Pass to Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Outside, White. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Mathurin. For the 3. They get it back. Holmgren with it. Buries it down low. And that's now 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
They brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
It's good from long range.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Booker, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Prince outside. Taken away. Outside, Fox. For 3, Booker. The shot, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Hawks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. On the wing, Morris. Back to Plumlee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Plumlee's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Inside, and Kobe throws it down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
On the wing, Harris. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Fox. They set the pick. Here's Mathurin. And stolen by Prince. For three, Harris. The Hawks working the ball around. Plumlee with the screen. Down low. Out to Harris. Back to Plumlee. It's over Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
Well, if you're going to commit a shooting foul against Plumlee, do it when he has a high percentage look inside.
So he comes up empty at the line.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Booker with no one around sinks the three-pointer. He's got 6.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
"20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Lillard. Kobe with the steal. And here is Fox. Now here's Booker. This one for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
And so it's Atlanta taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
33.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fox with it. They set the pick. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Bryant. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Lillard. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team first.
Here's Lillard. McCollum left side. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kobe with the steal.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game, still keeping the pressure up with their D. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range, out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Holmgren. And Fox has it in the corner. There's a screen by Bryant. Fox, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Fox. The offensive rebound. Here's Okongwu. Kicks it out to Lillard. 4 on the clock. From deep. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Booker. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Atlanta leading by 14. Lillard scanning the floor. For 3. That shot no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
It's the Hawks ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Kicks it out to McCollum. To the inside. Pass to Herter. 5 to shoot. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Booker. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
To the paint. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now Lillard. McCollum outside. From deep three-point range. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Teardrop shot, and he gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Lillard.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Herter. And here is Okongwu. Back to Herter. Now Lillard. There's the three. And it's Lillard again missing. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we